Shapeshifting is very interesting because I went to look up the definition and it's defined as to undergo a transformation in state, form, or appearance, especially in fantasy fiction or mythology. So that's not real. Shapeshifting isn't real. It's according to fiction. The most dramatic form of shapeshifting I could even think of is a werewolf, a man turning into a whole different creature, like that's so traumatic. But I also think there's levels to shapeshifting. I think that in today's society, we are so much more inclined to totally change certain characteristics or certain features about ourselves that make us feel more confident or just let us stand out a little more, make us feel more unique. It's definitely more of a woman thing. I'm not going to speak for men for this, but I mean, changing something about yourself would be like getting a different haircut, dyeing your hair, getting tattoos on your body is totally different, like, characteristics for yourself. I think that everyone goes through a moment in their life when they're completely fed up with how they look. And I think we can be compared to phoenixes. If you've ever heard of a phoenix is a bird that, I mean, if you know Harry Potter, you know the phoenix, but a phoenix is a bird that catches fire when it needs to be reborn. So this bird catches fire, burns into ashes, and then is literally reborn from the ashes. That's what I believe humans or people we do as shapeshifting. Like, we literally have to kill our older selves. We have to kill our old values, what we thought we believed in, to totally be a different person. There's no such thing as being the same person every single day. Like, that's not real. So, internally is what I really mean, internally in your brain, like you're always learning, you're always growing as a person. So, how are we not growing and changing on the outside? I mean, I think the inside would match the outside, no? If you feel like you're growing on the inside, there's going to be a moment where you feel like you need to grow on the outside, when you need to express how you feel on the inside through the outside of your body, like not dramatic. Not everything needs to be dramatic with shapeshifting. It could be something as simple as putting oil in your hair and putting a face mask on your face. Literally. So, to go back to the phoenix analogy, I just came back from the gym. Okay, I feel disgusting. Like, look at me. My hair is like, I mean, I know I just put oil in it, but I feel gross. I feel completely nasty. So I'm going to take this time of feeling like I'm burning in the ashes, feeling like I'm gross and, just to completely be reborn, to completely transform, to completely focus on how I want to look and my confidence in myself. I don't know if I want to put my hair up or not. I'm just going to put my hair like this. But yeah, this is my example of shapeshifting. A lot of people do it in a lot of different ways, but this is just my way. This is my way of shapeshifting and feeling like I'm changing myself. It's very simple. It's just me putting on a face mask. Ooh, it's very cold. But I wanted to put it into perspective that everyone goes through different phases in their life where you just want to be different, you want to look different. And I'm not saying compared to other people. No, we're not comparing ourselves to other people. That's not what I mean. I mean, it's you versus yourself. So you have to compare yourself to yourself last year. You know, you don't want to be the same. You don't want to necessarily look the same. You know, you want to feel like you're growing, at least. You want to feel like you're choosing to be unique. And choosing to be unique is very hard nowadays because you want everyone everywhere is looking the same. So that's why I feel like Generation Z, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, we're more inclined to totally changing ourselves. Like I said, this is just a small version of it. There's people who totally change their gender, the color of their hair, their face. People are getting plastic surgery, you know, BBLs. Like, that's extreme, right? That's very extreme. That's extreme shape shifting. But like I said, there's levels, and I do believe in it. I do believe in shape shifting. I have no hate against shape shifting. Why be boring? You know what I mean? Like, why want to be a boring person? My arm is freaking killing me doing this. So it's not that everyone is choosing to be like weird and like looking different. Like, I just think to each their own. Everyone has their own perspective on themselves, and we should be allowed to express it. We should be allowed to express how we feel on the inside. Does that make sense? And we shouldn't even like we should never put down people that want to be themselves. Like, what's wrong with you? You know, like, why should we ever put down creativity or individuality? Like, no. Don't question shapeshifting. Just question what you see yourself doing. You know, like the simplest of self care. Okay, hold on. I'm almost done. Oh, the simplest of self care can just be a mask. And this just goes to show that whenever you feel down about yourself and gross or ugly, or you really just want to fully restart your life, shapeshift. Shapeshift. Choose some aspects or something that you just want to change and just change it. You know, get a different haircut, get a different type of fade. I'm not gonna say go dye your hair or change something dramatic, but like do a face mask, exfoliate your skin, shave. Like the simplest of things can make you feel like you're shapeshifting. Does that make sense? Like you're a different person, you've molded and you've rebirthed. So after I went to the gym, I wanted to make this video. And I feel like I hope I inspired you. I inspired myself to, first of all, challenge myself to do a whole face mask on a video. This was very difficult to do. My hand's full of face mask. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about shape shifting because a lot of people do it. And I think that instead of thinking of it as a negative thing, we need to look at it as more of a self growth analogy. You know, like be the phoenix. Be a phoenix, rise from the ashes, be a different person, and heal yourself. You know, it's part of healing and accepting who you are. But yeah. Wow, I'm so in my feminine right now, guys. Like, you're seeing me in my vulnerability. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say for now about shapeshifting. I do want to make a separate video about shapeshifting because I do want to go more in depth, but I just wanted to show an example of what shapeshifting could be. You know, it's not being a werewolf all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as getting the knots out of your hair. So, thank you and I'll see you later.